explain what geophysics is. So, and I'll explain it with an analogy. So now, all of us here are human beings, right? And all of us here are different people. So in the same way as we are humans, there are also rocks. But in the same way, each and every one of us are different. Each and every type of rock is different. And so as a geophysicist, imagine now, imagine I'm blind and I want to see, okay, where is Mpulusa from here? I know that Mpulusa has different types of characteristics and traits that are unique about him. Mpulusa is not the same as Unumbuso. And so I will use a certain kind of equipment to then scan around the region to then try and help me find somebody who is very strict and is very strict and good on time management. And then all of a sudden, Mpulusa pops up. And I know that, okay, most likely this signal will then tell, most likely this signal is Mpulusa. And that's basically what geophysics is. We have all of these rocks every single way, but every single rock has its own different property. All of the rocks have, every type of rock has its own density. Every type of rock has its own magnetic properties. Every single rock has its own unique speed at which sound travels through it. Every type of rock has its own unique conductivity. And that's what we as geophysics try to understand about rocks that geologists do not really understand. And so what we do is that we have this fancy equipment and we scan all over, depending on which type of method we want. We then use seismics, magnetics, gravity, electromagnetics, and we scan. And from a geologist's point of view, they see us looking at fancy colors on the map, but we see numbers. All we see is numbers and how do these numbers correlate with what's actually there in reality. And so at its utmost basicness, that's what geophysics is. And so I then